Most people laugh at this version of Thor. They shouldn't. This is the most terrifying image in the Marvel Cinematic Universe because it is the most realistic. This is what happens when a man loses his purpose. Thor didn't just get fat. He entered a state of learned helplessness. After the snap, the pain of his failure was so great, he built a cocoon of cheap dopamine. Junk food, alcohol, video games. He is hiding from the reality of his own inadequacy. What it is a warning. If you do not have a mission, purpose, or goals, you will find a distraction, and that distraction will slowly rot you from the inside out. Let's contrast this low point with who he used to be.
No, I don't have a phone, but you could have sent an electronic letter. It's called an email.
Yeah, do you have a computer?
No, what for?
At his peak, Thor had zero modern distractions. He was a creature of pure action. He didn't scroll, he didn't obsess over trivial things, he didn't avoid by endlessly planning. He simply identified a problem and moved towards solving it. There are tons of examples of this. The tragedy of Thor's fall happens after he lost his fight with Thanos. Thor is strong and was capable of a victory here, but ultimately he failed. The weight of this loss hit him so deeply, he ran to comfort. He lives well, but also withdrawn. Some people might even consider playing games and eating junk food with a few friends a pretty nice life. But the tragedy is that it falls considerably short of his potential. This isn't some anti-game position. Life without fun and games sounds terrible. It's just a problem if that's all you do. Thor traded the battlefield for the couch, and the comfort became his prison. But it's not like he hasn't lost before.
You can't defeat me.
No, I know. But he can.
Look at the destruction of Asgard, for example. He failed to save the land. That is an objective failure. But that failure forced him to understand a deeper reality, something much more important: perspective. Asgard is not a place. It's a people. He had to lose the superficial symbol of his power to understand the true responsibility of his leadership. He maintains his resilience even after the first time he loses to Thanos. Thanos killed his friend and his brother. As soon as he could, he embarked on a quest to get a new hammer and then go kill Thanos. In every previous tragedy, he had a mission. He had a next step. But after the snap, there was nothing to do. And a man with nothing to do is a man who begins to die.
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
Let's kill him properly this time.
The redemption of Thor does not happen when he gets in shape. He actually fights the final battle while he's still pretty broken. He's still physically and emotionally heavy. This is the most critical thing you can do, and you can do this anytime. You don't have to wait until you're fixed in order to act. You act to get fixed.
I'm not supposed to be like everyone else, am I?
Everyone fails at who they're supposed to be, Thor. The measure of a person, of a hero, is how well they succeed at being who they are.
Thor realizes he's still worthy, not because he undid his failure, but because he's willing to stand again. Resilience is not the absence of failure. It's the refusal to let failure have the final word. If you feel stuck, understand that waiting for motivation is a trap. Thor didn't wait for his confidence to return. He picked up the hammer while his hands were still shaking. The chair is comfort. The hammer, purpose. Pick up the hammer. Thanks for watching.